Shall I continue? All are in, I believe. Okay. Yeah. This is what I was discussing. A match function. Match function is going to give me the position of uh, the which is that string I wanted to search in the given query, given array. Okay, so this is one my array. Okay, array of departments. From that, or list of departments, from that I am going to get the position. So what is the use of this? What is the use of this? Okay, so that will going to be interesting for me. Okay, now another thing is there is index. Okay, so if at all I'm going to use a match, then index is another one which will going to be helping for me. Now how it will going to be? Now look at it. There is a situation. Okay, there is a situation. If I give marketing department, okay, if I give the marketing department, I should be able to get what are those in and out of it with the help of indexing. Or I'll create another situation, then it will be more meaning for you people. Okay, I'll take that example, then it will be okay. So I'll create here, there is something called as a January, February. I'll just take the names from here. Set of names are there here. Okay, till May. There are some performances are there here. Okay, so they have given some sales or something like that. I'll just create it randomly for you people. So 1 to 10,000 or 500. Okay. Just copy this and paste it over here. Freeze it. Now look at it. I wanted to find out the names of the people of a given month. If I give here Jan, I wanted all the sales scores of these people over here. Getting my point? I want those scores should come over here. So can I do it with the match? Can I do it with the index? That's what is my condition over here. So I'll use it with the help of index. Listen it very carefully. Okay. I'm going to get it from the index, a whole lot of array from here to here. From this array, I wanted to find out. Okay. So row number I want, row number of, okay, matching Sharad and Jan. Sharad and Jan. Okay. Row should be, I can get it from match as you understood previously. Okay. I'm looking for Sharad in this array. I'm looking for Sharad in this array. Okay. So, comma, exact match. I'll take it. I'm going to get a row. Okay. And I'll go to get a column with again a match. Okay. Where I'm looking for Jan here in the array, this array. Again, I'm going to look at exact match. Look at it. I'm getting 100. Okay. Bit clumsy. If you understand it once, it will be very, very simple. Okay. To make it simplify, create the names. Okay. So call this as some name. Okay. Call this as some name. Just go for name. New. Call it as employees. Call them as employees. Okay. Then another one, months, you call it as. Call them as months, Jan to whatever it is. Then the things will be very simple now. Employees and months, I'm going to use it here. So I'll write it for you people again. Is equals to, okay, index from this array, comma. I wanted row number. Okay, so how will you get that? Match. Okay, match looking for this person from the employees, which I'm going to go for exact match. And I'm looking for a row. Again, I'll go for a match. This time I'll be looking for months, comma, 0. Looking for Jan in the months. Okay. So it will going to give me this. Now, only freeze this dollar $B2 and dollar $F10. Now, if I can drag this, I have to get the data where I have gone wrong. J3, K1 need to be freezed again. Now, if you drag it, you'll get the different months. Now, what is fun out of it? Say if I go for April now, it gives me April details. Look at it. April Manju is 2,500. Okay, Manju in the March is 5,000. Now change it to March. Look at it. Respective data is coming over here. From here, I can calculate whatever I want. Okay, from here I can calculate. Now I can create a graph out of it. Now look at it. If I go for graphs, which we have learned it in the previous session. Now change it to say May. Changes to May. So now it is respectively, it is drawing a graph for me. Draw for Jan, changes the graph for January. Okay, so we are using combination of index and what index does. Okay, so that can be a question. Okay, from this particular whole lot of data, okay, what index does. Index gives very simple output. From this whole lot of data, if you give 2 by 2, that means second row, second column. Look at it. Is it second row, second column? It is 500. I write it 600. It will going to give me 600 here. Look at it. Okay, if I give same area 4 comma 3, that means what? Fourth row, third column. Fourth row, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third column, 3000. Okay, verified 2300. I'll write it. It gives me that. So I collected row and a column using match. Okay, using match. I wanted, where is this Anand is, which row Anand is, and Jan is in which column. I took it and I am collecting all the information from there, and I'm going to represent it in the graph over here. This is useful whenever we want to do shuffle between. I wanted to find out the different data, but I wanted a whole lot of a column. I am looking at it. Okay, then I can use this match and index column. This is the base for your data analytics. If at all you wanted to have a career in the data analytics, we are using it in a many times. Okay, so I wanted to find out if it is, we use it in the education system whenever we wanted to go for subject wise records of any month or something like that. So we change it into, just we change this as February, and it gives me all the students attendance, and we can capture that in a simple way. It gives that. Okay, and it works for us. Okay, we are seeing this index and matching in a different industries, different industries. This is, I can say it as a sales industry. It is working, and hence we are using this. Any queries on the index and match? Match will going to give me the position from the given array. Okay, index give it row and column put together, and it will going to give it a value for me. And if you wanted to work with these formulas, you should create names for the given area. If it is given, then it will be very simple. If I go with those $1, $1, $2, and all, it gives more clumsy. Now here it is very simple. I want to find out J5 that is written here. Okay, J5 from set of employees. It gives me exact match. Okay, month from the given set of months. It gives me that. So one gives rows, one gives column, and I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to drag it out, and we are going to do a lot of data analysis over here. Yeah, quickly, any queries? Else I'll go ahead with few more things. Shall I? Okay. I'll just assume that. If nobody raising any query, then I'll assume that I'm clear with the concept. Yeah, this is another area, financial aspects of it. Okay, we normally calculate NPV. Okay, the another set of functions which are normally people likes to go for it. Okay, so NPV is the one which will going to be spoken a lot in the financial aspects. Okay, I'll be working on only two part of it. Okay, net present value. Okay, anybody does that. Okay, then you have, initially we are going to invest, then there will be cash flow will be there. Cash flow can be positive or negative. I'm indicating negative with the brackets here and positive without brackets. Okay, after 5 years, if assuming that 10% is required return, then what is my NPV? Okay, net present value is going to be that I'm trying to calculate and show it. I'll repeat once again. Okay, assume that I have invested 800,000. Okay, or 8 lakh rupees in simple. Okay, 8 lakh rupees. I'm getting 1 lakh rupees each, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, and 5 lakh. I'm just cumulatively, I'm going to get it more. Okay, and I'm assuming it will going to be flat 10% required return. Then am I getting my position right or not? Okay, with the help of NPV, we are going to try it out. Okay, so let us see how the NPV will going to work out. Okay, to calculate NPV, I need to have rate of return, and I need to tell you how it can be added. So I'm just calculating for you people. Formula goes like this: NPV into bracket. Okay, tell the rate of return, required return, then give the values. I'm going to give the all the values here. Okay, and close the bracket. It gives me 1,000 something. Okay, add this your investment from that. That is already you are given it. So that will going to give you how much is your net present value. So it will going to be 265 lakhs or 265,000 or 265 crores. Okay, anytime NPV given positive is said to be good for the company. If it is showing negative, that is not good for the company. Okay, so I just taken one simple example. Just change these values. Okay, this I'll change it as 50. This I'll change it as 200. This I'll make it as 0. Okay, or I'll make it as very simple 30. Look at it. If I am getting like this, then I'm in a negative 287 minus. We invested, so investment is shown in 800. So I'm getting some returns like this. Cash flow is, though it is positive, look at it, though it is positive. Okay, but in total, my net present value is negative. Should I do the business or not? Okay, in this case, I'm showing it as 5 years. It's for 5 years. Okay, if incrementally, if you are getting, okay, say for example, 123 here, then say 190, 189 here, 200, or 200 is continued probably, or 230. Still under loss. Okay, so not very lucrative. But if I'm doubling every time, or 100 is incremental every time. Sorry, 300, 350, 400. Then I'm getting into a good shape. So yes, company is doing good, and I'm going to work on that. So to find out that NPV, I'll just try to show you the formulas. I have just calculated somewhere. Not calculated. I've taken the, yes, here. Yeah. Okay, NPV is calculated. This I have taken it from one of the book, finance book. Okay, to make you people comfortable. Today's value of the expected future cash flow minus today's value of investment. Okay, so I have invested something. Okay, and I'm going to calculate. Another example, I have tried it out over here for you people. Okay, and if you go with the typical formula, it is this huge. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 10 year, whatever it is. Okay, so this whole lot of clumsy calculation is made simple with the help of Excel. Okay, we need not to fight for it. I need to have one discount rate, we call it as. Okay, so okay, or rate of interest we call it as. If I have that and I know what is the cash flow over here, I'll just assume that everywhere here is the same thing, only one small change here, 45,000. Okay, and I invested 2 lakhs. So if I invested 2 lakhs every year, I'm going to get it. Is it good for the company that I'm doing it? So NPV into bracket interest, comma, give whole lot of this, okay, plus your investment. So find out how much it is. Okay, so and it will going to give me whether it is good or not. So it is positive in this case. Yes, I can go for it. Just will try to decrement this. Let us see. 23, 23, 20, 18, 10, say 10 continued, gone into negative. Look at it. Still continue with there is a cash flow, positive cash flow, but not good for the company. That's what it is talking about. So this is what it is. We are talking about NPV. Okay. Now there is another one which I would like to tell you. There is something called as a XNPV. Here in this case of NPV, it was a flat. I assume that every year. Okay. But if I go with a particular date, because look at these dates, it is a December to May, only 4 months. May to October, some more months. Okay, so it's not continuous. Okay, so I'll just make it as a few more small changes here. Okay, I'll just put it here, just small changes, some different dates. Look at it. December to February, only 3 months. Okay, if I go with that, net present value will going to come very accurately. For that, we have the one other formula. We have another formula called as XNPV. Okay, let us see what it takes. XNPV. Okay, it asks no doubt rate. Okay, but it takes from the investment all the cash flows and respective dates for it, and it calculates and it gives me, okay, in a better way. Actually, if I go with the flat year, it tells a positive 169. Okay, but actually it is not only 169, it is quite ahead of it, quite more than that. So company's position is clearly mentioned with the X and PV, but it is a different school of thoughts. Some financial officers, CFOs will suggest to go with the NPV invariably, whether it is a 3 months of the year of the accounting year or 4 months of the accounting year. They assume that the NPV is a standard method. But another school of thought says like, no, we want to go with accurately like 2 months, 3 months. Every day the date fluctuates and we cannot go with that. So in that case, people go with the accurate or expressed NPV, XNPV, they call it. There are different abbreviations are there. Different authors will take it in a different way. Okay, so this is how exactly we can use NPV for that. Okay, you can try it out at the different methodology. I have given the different dates. However, I'm going to share these Excel sheets to you people. You can very well find them, and you can work, you change some data and work on that. You will get to know what is the fun out of it. Okay, so I'll go ahead with the next one. Student scores, I have done it. Yeah, I have to show you. Yeah, here. Okay. Another formula which I would like to show you with the help of combo box. Okay, all this time you are used combo box with the help of validity. Okay, the data validation, we have done it. Okay, now I wanted to show it the validation, data validation with the help of, selection of the data with the help of combo box. Okay, so how will you do that? How will you do that? Okay, you can see here absolutely drop down list is coming here. Okay, it works for me. Okay, now how I'm working on this, and there is another formula I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you with respect to offset. Okay, so there are some names are here. I'll rather take some better names which I have used it some more times. Probably here, yeah, these names I'll use it. It's the last one. So I'll choose, yeah. Now there are a set of names are there with some scores out there, and I wanted to find out if I choose name of the student, I wanted the marks respectively to those people, those subjects, sorry, those subjects. How will I do that? Before that, I wanted to show how the combo box can come up. Okay, to do this, we should go for developer tool. We should go for developer tool. I'll just do that. Okay, so go for developer tool, and you will find there is insert combo box here. Okay, form control combo box. You can draw it in the sheet. Rectangularly, you give the area, then right click and go for format control. Okay, I want names of the student. So I'll give the input range here from here to here. Okay. Second one is if I click out, then where you should give the answer, that I need to tell. Okay. So I'll keep it exactly beside this. Exactly beside this. Now, if I show this, okay, look at it. Sharad is 1, Sanjot is 5. Okay, it automatically gives combo box. Okay, so I'm using this. I wanted to have the scores of them, the scores of these people. Okay, so if I choose Sanjot now, I want to know how much he has scored for the maths. Okay, you have used index. I'll be using another function called as the offset. Offset does in a similar way how the index is given. Okay, only thing that I need to have a reference from where I'm going to have it. Okay, so I'm going to take it reference from here. Okay, because the names are there. Okay, I'm using the name, comma, which row is Sanjot is taken, so that I can get it from here. You're going to tell. Okay, column I know. Okay, column I can get it from the, that is first column only. I know that. So maths is first column. I'll just write it as 1. Okay, I repeat it once again. Offset. Okay, reference is from here, comma, 5th row because I have chosen Sanjot, and second column. Okay, same thing, repeat it. Set reference from here, 5th column, it is because I'm using Sanjot, and the 3rd column. Now change it to somebody else. Vasant. It gives me maths, science, English scores of Vasant. Just look at it. It's 30, it is 50, it is 37. You can use summation of it. It should match 117. Okay. Go for Bina, 75. Go for Vikas, 98. Okay. Go for first one. Sorry. Sharath, it gives me 83. So there is another way of getting the data from the given database. I can go with multiple. Okay, so you used index. If it is comfortable, you can go with the index. You feel offset is better, go for offset. I can extract the data from the given data set. Okay, have a nomenclature of the naming range, then it will going to be interesting for you. Any queries? Okay, again, you can have, yes, you can definitely have a graph out of it. Look at it and create a graph out of it. Change of this, yep, it gives a different scores. How much which student has scored, everything it shows. Any queries, any doubts? We have covered logical for functions, if and or. While we are dealing with if multiple choices or multiple conditions are there, then again we revisited VLOOKUP. From there we got into database functions, that is decount, decounta, dmin, dmax, daverage. Okay, so we understood that. Then we got into more competing requirement, that is match and index. Match gives you the position from the given array. For example, I wanted to find the set of names are there. Out of that, which is that, name is matching. You wanted to have a position of it, which row it is or which column it is, it gives you. From there, I can find out a lot of things. So index and match is normally a combination by which data is extracted from the case. Some people will believe that offset will be better case. So there is another option called as offset. I'll just keep it open for you here. So either use offset or you can use index. It is a choice of the user. Okay, any data analytics wanted to go for offset. Someone wanted to feel like indexing is a better one. Okay, or situations is going to tell us how exactly we can use that. So it will also give that extraction. Then you can represent that particular data in a different way, and you can use it. Okay, and it gives me. Then we spoke about a very important tool, health of an organization with the help of net present value. There are many other things are there which IRR and all, or PMT. There are many are there which goes in the similar line. Okay, probably financial functions you can dig in out more. Okay, so I try to show that NPV along with that XNPV. There is a functions are there. If you manually do it, it's a whole lot of a headache. Okay, but yes, Excel gives you an advantage. I can easily write it. I know what is the cash flow yearly to me. Okay, anybody can give that from the accounting department. And if I know approximate discount rate, okay, this 7%, 6%. Normally it will be taken the bank rates which are given by the RBI nearby that, and that will going to be calculated. So by this, if I can have a cash flow for the next 5 years, next 10 years, I can very well find out the health of the organization. If NPV is positive, then it seems to be good. If NPV is getting negative, so normally we say like organization's health will not going to be good for the next coming days. Okay, so if NPV is there, some different thoughts are there. Okay, X and PV is a better formula. People say like, okay, there are different thoughts will be there. Different accounting people or different financial people have their own thought process. So it all goes with that. Yeah, but you should be expert wherever you are going to work. Either you can use NPV or XNPV depending on your boss, or if you are yourself the entrepreneur, you better decide and you can use it. Okay, so this is what is overall picture what we have discussed today. And that's what is for the day. I believe we can go ahead with that. Okay, and any queries are there, please feel free. Maybe right now or maybe later, anytime you can ask me. That's all from my side today. Any queries, please? Otherwise, we'll close for the day. Yes, Srikant ji, if you have any queries.
No, sir, no.
No
Clear,
query.
clear.
Yeah, only query is we need to have a dinner.
Correct, sir. Sir, on that
Yeah.
NPV level analysis will not be for us, but most of you have covered the things for us with very important.
Yes.
I missed last week class, so I'm just going through that.
Yeah, my videos may be reached to you, I believe, and you can use that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Swati, Chandrasekhar, Pratik, shall we close the day for the week? Okay, again, we'll meet back. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Shrikant, after this, immediately I'll call you back for 2 minutes. If you are free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll close the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.